a different topic, the FBI is serving a search warrant on the former president's residence in Florida. Was the president or anyone at the White House aware of that search warrant, or has anyone at the White House or the president been briefed in the aftermath of that search warrant being executed?
No. The president was not briefed, was not aware of it. No one at the White House was given a heads up. No, that did not happen.
Is the White House at all concerned, given the domestic political climate, but also the signal that it sends to the rest of the world that the Department of Justice carried out this sort of operation on a former president, that it could even be create the appearance of politically motivated prosecutors?
So first off, and you've heard us say this many times at this podium, you've heard the president say this, the Justice Department conducts investigations independently, and we leave any law enforcement matters to them. It would not be appropriate for us to comment on any ongoing investigations. I can say that President Biden has been unequivocal since the campaign. He believes in the rule of law, in the independence of the Justice Department investigations, that those investigations should be free from political influence, and he has held that commitment as president. I want to also remind you all of what he said on January 7th of 2021, when he then nominated Merrick Garland to be the Attorney General, and I quote, "We need to restore the honor, the integrity, of the independence of the Department of Justice in this nation that has been so badly damaged." And so many former leaders of that department in both parties have so testified and stated that. I want to be clear to those who lead this department who you will serve. You won't work for me. You are not the president or the vice president's lawyer. Your loyalty is not to me. It's to the law, the Constitution, the people of this nation, to guarantee justice, end quote. So I would refer you to the Department of Justice.
And just lastly, does the White House or the president believe it would be helpful, both domestically and the signal that sends abroad, for the Department of Justice to be more open about the reasons for that search warrant, the underlying evidence there?
Again, this is not something I'm going to comment on today or from here at all. This goes to the Department of Justice, and that's where I refer you to.
This rate, I understand you're underscoring the independence of the Justice Department, but just politically and in terms of the optics of this, are you concerned at all about how it looks for the Justice Department to be investigating and raiding the home of the former president, who may very well be the current president's rival in 2024?
Again, we're just not going to comment on any ongoing investigations from here.
And to Republicans who say it reeks of politics?
Look, I'll say this. The president and the White House learned about this FBI search from public reports. We learned just like the American public did yesterday, and we did not have advance notice of this activity. President Biden has been very clear from before he was elected president and throughout his time in office that the Justice Department conducts its investigations independently. He believes in the rule of law, and what we are a nation of law, and we defer any incoming on this particular incident yesterday to the Department of Justice.
Follow up on that, Green. Republicans have said that they will probe this raid if they take over the House or the Senate after the November elections. What's the White House's reaction to that?
Again, I'm just not going to comment on any reaction to what happened yesterday. We are going to refer any incoming to the Department of Justice.
Okay. But that's not really about DOJ. It's more about what might be coming your way if the election does not go your way.
That's a hypothetical, and I'm just not going to entertain it at this time.
And another.
And then I'll come back.
Just to follow up on the Republican criticism of this search warrant that was executed on Mar-A-Lago, does the president believe that the Justice Department acted accordingly here?
That is not. I'll say this again. That's up for the Department of Justice to decide. It is, when it comes to the criminal investigation, it is independent, and they make that decision.
And has the White House been told whether or not Attorney General Garland signed off on the search warrant himself?
We learned about this. The president learned about this just like you all did through the public reports, and we learned about this just like the American people did.
So you don't know whether or not Garland signed off on it?
I don't have anything more to share. So like I said, we did not know about this, and we have not been briefed on this. We learned about this just like the public, just as you all were reporting it through the public reports.
And on the president's agenda, how does he plan to use the string of wins that he's had lately and the Democrats have had lately to turn it into a sense of momentum, not just for his own low approval ratings, but also to help Democrats in the midterm elections?
So look, what we have seen this past week, and I would argue the past 18 months, has been a president who has a legislative success, more legislative success than any modern president. If you think about the American Rescue Plan,